So welcome back to Nigel's RC channel. So this is part 2 of the 124th LCG build. So here on this little test course here, I've made a video of the car before the new chassis, just so I can get a comparison, if any, from my printed chassis to the new one. Well, this little test track was built from an old TV box and a few things that I had kicking about. So it's a cheap little track that can be made and probably slid away under a bed. It gives you something to drive on them wet days, as we've loads of wet days here in the UK. The cardboard can be a little bit slippy, so on this really steep little end bit here, I've put some sandpaper on, which helps give it a little bit of a grip, just so that I can get around the course. And for some reason this little grassy bit, a little bit artificial turf, and it's really hard to get across. So this bit here, you can see the little truck just flies straight over the top, and with the old printed version there's not as much ground clearance, and I do struggle getting over the top of here. Various attempts and I'm still struggling. The new little chassis car that comes across and straight up and over is pretty good for the articulation around there, and then just straight up and over. So as you can see on the second chassis, it's got more articulation and it's also got better ground clearance, although this can be achieved by the longer shocks and a different mounting position for them. But when I had the printed chassis with more ground clearance, the truck wasn't as stable as this little LCG one. So out in the real world, these rocks were very damp and I was fighting for grip, but it did a lot better than expected. But just small tufts of grass were enough to stop it in its tracks. So there's definitely a shortage of weight on this little truck. So I think the next model will be some brass wheels and some grippier tyres. So if you like this video, thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Thank you.
in the perfect way. That's a bit too big.